What's up, y'all? It's Audi 5K, and you're tuned into the Juice.
I'm Audi. Appreciate you for putting up your
What's up?
coolness. So look, what is 5K?
Honestly, you believe in it's like this thing. One of my friends told me about like this life number. Oh yeah, one of my friends told me about this life path number thing. I forget exactly what it's called, but it's just like numbers really symbolize things in your life. Like you'll see numbers a lot. Like you know how people be like, oh, like they be like 7 is a lucky number. Like it's just like stuff like that. It's just like a little superstition I have. I feel like 5 is my lucky number. So and then the K, like all the 5,000, all the 5K, anything with a 5. That's my favorite number. I'm gonna pick it.
So you see 5 a lot?
Yeah, like I'm not like no gambling type person, but like if you like, I probably bet on like football games like once or twice, but like if I see a player like and like he like a really good player on the team, then I'ma like pick him or pick that team because I feel like if he got the number 5 too. Like and then I had that happen before, and then I had really won money off of it too. But it's just like
what if the 5th seed going against like the number 5? I mean the number 1 seed. You gonna pick the number 5 seed?
It depends. Like I don't know because every team really got that time to shine. Like I feel like this. The Saints might not always make it as far as they go, but like they be making it pretty far. They low key be like the underdog. They've been the underdogs, but for it just be shit like that. You never know. So I just be taking a chance on it. That's all that shit be. You just gotta be taking a chance on however you feel. You don't know how that outcome gonna be. I just if I see that and it just so happened that he got a number 5, I'm gonna bet it. You risking it anyway. Like I mean, fuck.
You risking it, but you should play the odds too.
Yeah, I mean, I look at the odds too.
For the people who don't know, tell them where you from.
I am from. Okay, it's a kind of a long, not so long story. I was born in Cleveland, Ohio, and
Cleveland, this is for you.
and my mom, she moved around a lot. Like I don't know why we moved around a lot. We just moved. So like I moved out of there when I was like 1 maybe, and just moved from state to state, and then came to New Orleans, and just never left.
Do you know like where else you moved? Like where else you live?
I used to live in Philly, and we used to live in Virginia. I remember, like, I remember stuff like she told me, but like some stuff I remember like firsthand. You don't really remember a lot of stuff early on, but I'll say like, and that's crazy too because like at that early age, I remember like music, like in different cities. Like it's like I don't really know how to say it. It was just like a feeling I had. Like I've been singing since I was 4 years old. And like even with moving, anywhere we went, I was singing. Like my mom was just like, "Oh, go sing for them. Like they want you to sing." I used to sing at school. I used to just I don't know. It was just in me. Like I just love to sing. I used to sing all day, every day. I don't really do it as much, but I really sing a lot, and it's just I feel like music has been a part of my life. I used to play instruments and stuff too, and I feel like that played a big part in like my understanding of music. Like it made it like playing an instrument will make you like.
What instrument you play?
I used to be in a band. I used to play trumpet and mellophone.
When? High school?
No, my high school did not have a band, sadly. But I used to play in middle school, my whole middle school, like a little bit of elementary, middle school.
I was in the band.
Really? In high school?
Yeah, I played cymbals, but I played everything in the band. I was the drum major my
I wanted to be drum major, but I cannot dance.
Didn't we all?
I wanted to be drum major so bad. Just to be at home practicing down.
But now that plays a significant part of like your music understanding too. I feel like that's an advantage on some shit.
Right. It really do. Like it's crazy. And then like coming to New Orleans, it was like a whole different culture shock. Like, yeah, I understood music. Yeah, I was around music. I understood African culture too. Like before I came here, but not as much. It wasn't like, I don't know about every city around there with the black communities around there in that area, like the what area is it? Like around North Carolina and Virginia and shit like that. I don't know. But like that area is number one, it's a lot of white people. First off.
North Carolina, what you mean like?
Like what cities?
Oh, that's what you mean, like the area, like.
Oh yeah, like the black communities in those cities, like in those states and cities, it was different. Like I remember, I don't know what grade I was in, but I remember one school we had like a culture day, but it was like everybody like brought their stuff. Like it was like Asian people and Indian people, and they had like, you know, the Asian people be doing like the dragons and stuff like that. You ever seen that? Like they be dancing with the, I don't know, but it was just stuff like that. And they had like the African culture and stuff like that. But it was just like, okay, just for one day. Like it wasn't like on the, like down here, like the community I was brought up in, it was really heavy. Like it was a lot of social justice, social community organizing, like, you know, like bettering the community, bringing the culture, like it's like Yoruba culture, Shanti culture, all type of African cultures, and it's just here in the city all the time. It's not like that like where I was coming up from in those other cities. Like it's not as prevalent, and I feel like that's a really good thing, because as black people, we really gotta know where we come from to really like stand on something, like to really hold on to something that, you know, that's more than just people killing each other and stuff like that. Like
more than what they feed us.
Right,
they don't
like
feed us all the negative shit. They never tell us. We'll never really know our culture if we don't preserve it, like you said.
For real, like, and that shit is really crazy because I've seen it firsthand. Like I've seen people I've came up with in those different, like, you know how you growing up, you have people that you meet through your family and people you meet through maybe like school friends, or people you meet other that's not through your family, and it's like different interactions with those different people. So like one side of the city, I saw like the positive side, I'll say, and it was like the part of the city where they're trying to get people off the street and into spaces where they can better themselves. Like I remember somebody was talking on Clubhouse about job one. Like they was like nigga don't really see that shit no more, like talking about it. Like it's for real. Like I used to remember job one era. I used to be ready to for the time to come to put me.
Me too. I used to be tweaking because I didn't have nothing to do and I wanted to make money. So you know what I mean? I used to be ready too.
But basically, it was like two different sides of New Orleans that I saw. It was the side that, you know, wasn't really on that kind of kick. You know, they was on the kind of kick. Like I also, I don't know. I don't want to like go too deep into it. Telling all my business.
Girl. Every single morning, 8:30 to 11, but whatever. How long you been singing and rapping your whole life, right?
Right.
Well, rapping too?
Well, not rapping, but singing.
When did you start rapping?
Like a couple months ago. I'm still trying to get the hang of that, get the feel of that. But
What made you start?
I felt like I felt like, why did I start? Really, because I was trying to get a more versatile sound, trying to I'm just testing the water, seeing what my sound is. Really, I'm still starting out. Like this, I'll say like this past year and a half maybe, I really just started pushing my music. Like I used to be recording, like I could never really find no really good engineers. You know what I'm saying? Like I had to find like people that really knew music, like at least to a point where they can make the shit sound, good. Like they got people out here that is charging decent ass prices, and they have the skills of people that's in the industry, real shit. And if you can find them people, that shit is so fucking fortunate, because like they really changed the game. Like you really need a good engineer to really make your shit sound right. And I really learned that recently. I feel like a year ago, year and a half is recent as fuck. And I'm still starting out. I know like people be at this shit for years, but I'm about to put in the work for it. Like I'm really determined for this shit. Like I have faith in my music. Like I really be listening to my shit. I be in the car jamming to my shit all the time. Like ask anybody. I'm playing my music for anybody I see. I be telling people like, go listen to my music. I really know you gonna fuck with it, because I know people gonna fuck with it.
So what are some of your influences like when you make music? Who influenced you? Who influenced your sound and stuff like that?
I'll really say my biggest influence would have to be, I'm gonna say one OG and one rookie. The OG, I got two OGs.
I want to see who your OGs is, because you young. So I want to see who your classified OGs is.
Mary J. Blige.
Oh my God.
What?
Go. Keep going. Thank yourself. Because how young you is, like this is really how young you is.
Alright, Mary J. Blige and Lauryn Hill.
OGs.
Yeah.
See what I'm saying?
Oh, I could go older than that. You want me to go older than that?
Who you?
Because I could go older than you.
Who's alright? I mean, Mary J. Blige and Lauryn Hill is older than me, but that's not OGs to me.
Man, you want a real OG? Who sang that song? Oh love, stop making a fool.
I want to say Denise Williams, but I don't want to.
Yeah, it is her.
Okay, well, yeah, I ain't bet.
I
love Anita Baker though, me personally.
Oh, facts.
Yeah, I was hoping you'd say her.
I love Anita Baker too, but like I feel like it's so many people I can name that I listen to. If like y'all go follow me on Apple Music, y'all gonna see my playlist. I got buku like OG playlists, like buku shit y'all probably don't even be on. But I really listen to all kind of music, and like as far as like rapping influences, like I listen to like the music that's out now, don't get me wrong, and I feel like I've still really am attached to like the older stuff on some shit, but
more substance.
Yeah, like, and it's a different kind of sound. Like people, I don't know, the sound they had back then, like
You feel like you could recaptivate that?
I want to. Like, I really want to bring back like all that shit. Like, if Aaliyah was still alive, she would have been changed.
How old were you when Aaliyah?
I mean, it don't have to.
I'm just asking.
Well, she died the year I was born.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm scared to ask. What year were you born?
98.
Oh, okay, cool. I was hoping it was like 2000 or something like that. But I
I
remember
just made it. I just made it. But yeah, like Aaliyah, she would have been changing the game. But like shit like that, TLC, all them, Escape, they had that sound. I really wish I could start a girl group. I can't find no females that like really
What's meant to
on
be
that kind
will
of
be.
shit.
If you really want to do it, what's meant to be will be. Just do you, and then she gonna come and you watch.
Yeah, thanks. I mean, I'm not even on no like group shit, but like you know, like collabs and shit like that. Like I do want to collab with somebody else that like sing or like male or female, like you know, just somebody else that.
So speaking of that, who do you want to collab with?
Like, what you mean,
Like in particular, like artists that you want to, who you look forward to working with in the future. You could do local and industry. Like 2 local, 2 industry.
Alright, 2 local. I don't know. I really be feeling like a lot of local people don't really be trying to like, you know, I don't know, not like a lot of local people. I'm not gonna speak for everybody, but some experiences I be having, some people be on some other shit with the.
So you feel like local people don't really be trying to support?
No, I be feeling like they be too focused on trying to get out instead of focus on like working together, like. And I feel like they be more focused on the clout. Like me, I told somebody the other day, I was like, if I ever like, not if, I'm gonna stop saying if, when I get on, I'm not gonna be the kind of person that's not gonna fuck with somebody just because of the amount of followers they got.
When you get on, I'm gonna just explain this to you now. When you get on, you will understand that just because if them people got 700 followers and them people been rapping for 4 years, then most likely they not rapping for 4 years.
That's really how it be?
Yeah. You gotta think about it like this, like, for the most part, it's not even about how many followers you got. You see what I'm saying? Like the Joe's got 3,000 followers, but a lot of people tap in with us because it's constant work. If you ain't gonna see nothing, you gonna see the Joe got an interview, or we done wrote an article, or we done did a podcast, or we done did something. You see what I'm saying? So people look for longevity and like constant work more than your followers more than anything. So when you're starting out and you're reaching out to some of these people, you gotta understand they don't know you. They haven't seen your name constantly. They haven't seen your name at all for the most part. That's a big factor in why people don't work with each other.
I guess, but why it gotta be like that though?
Because why would I sit there and take the time out of my day to give you something and you run with it and then you just leave it alone after that? Like, what is the point of that? I work hard for what I got going on. I'm not giving away no freebies.
So the amount of followers somebody have determined the amount of work they put in?
Nah, not necessarily, but think about this for the most part. If you got like 700 followers, most time I can guarantee you got 700 followers, I click on your page, it's probably not all rap videos or all singing videos. It's probably videos with you and your partners or some shit. You know, just y'all shit in the hood, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. It ain't no work on your page. You see what I'm saying? That's why I wouldn't work with you. Or if I will, I charge the whole fee. Like, you see what I'm saying? I would work with anybody, me personally, but like I'm not about to sit here and like bargain and do all that. If I know you ain't doing, you just doing it just to be seen. You're not really doing it because you love this shit. Or you're not gonna keep going. You see what I'm saying? Like that's how I look at it. What's the point of it?
Okay. Yeah, I guess. I understand that point of view, but I still feel like some people look at it like that, and some people really just look at it for the follow part. Like
some people probably do look at it for the follow part, but I have to understand that the hard way too. Like everybody not gonna want to look like work with you. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, that is true.
But his turn, table's turn. You hear me? Niggas see you, your name start ringing. People gonna double back.
Thanks.
So, with that being said, what you see yourself to do? Well, what's one word to describe your music?
Eclectic. Meaning, it's very. Oh, a better word than eclectic is versatile.
You should have used eclectic. You should have used eclectic.
Should've?
Yeah.
Think so?
Because everybody say versatile. What makes your music versatile? What separates your music from the rest?
I feel like I can change it up too.
How so? What do you do that nobody else does?
I don't know. I feel like in that perspective, you could see it as, okay, she just doing music, but what am I talking about in my music? I'm talking about shit I really been through. Like, everything I say in my music is how I really feel. I treat my music like that's like my diary type shit, because if I'm feeling it in the booth, you gonna feel it when you listening to it. And that's just how I go. Because music is really just emotions. When I'm singing, when I'm rapping, when I'm doing whatever, it's just, I don't know. Something just change. And then it just be like, I just pour it out.
So, alright, you say you started rapping maybe like a year or two ago, right?
Mm-hmm.
Do you feel like one of the key factors in why you started rapping is because R&B is dead?
Yeah.
Really?
On some shit, yeah.
That's so tragic. I hate that you said that.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm not even gonna say it's dead, but I'm just gonna say, like, you have to be able to do both. Like, sometimes everybody don't always want to feel sad. like, I mean, it's just how it goes. I don't feel sad all the time, so my music not gonna reflect me being sad all the time. Sometimes I want to shake my ass when Corona over at the club and shit like that, or at a party. On my birthday, my whole playlist, I'm trying to make some more music so I could just like really have a good ass playlist for my birthday party or whatever. But it's gonna play all my songs, and I'm gonna be hyped as fuck with all my songs. And that's just how I go. That's how I wanna be, cause that be my mood. But that's what I feel like music is about. Because at the end of the day, like, back then, they still had the hard shit, the gangster rap shit like that, and they still had the R&B. They was both, I would say they both had a strong influence on the culture. But I still feel like it's like that now, because niggas be doing that melodic rap shit. Niggas still singing on the note. Like, it's just they saying they rapping. Like, y'all singing. Y'all know y'all singing. You might not be singing in the booth, but when you get that mix and master, you singing.
You singing. What's your favorite and least favorite part about being an artist?
My what?
What's your favorite and least favorite thing about being an artist?
Alright, I'm gonna start off with my least favorite. My least favorite is I would say it's not a lot of like downside to it. I just know I gotta put the work in. But I will say, like, figuring out my path on how I'm gonna get there is probably like my least favorite thing, because it really be like trial and error. Like, it's okay. I really don't know. It's just really like a gamble. Like, that's the one thing I don't like about it, and that's any type of art. Like, cause I do other type of stuff too. I'm about to start my boutique, because I'm about to start making clothes. I make clothes, I paint, I do all kind of stuff. I do everything. I cook. I feel like cooking is art.
It is.
I do hair.
Any form of expressing yourself.
Yeah, like I do hair. I wouldn't say I do makeup, but I dabble in it. You know, I do it here and there. I know how to do makeup a little bit. I'm not no MBA, I ain't gonna say all that, but you know what I'm saying.
So with that being said, what do you see yourself in 3 years?
Shit. I'm gonna be making money some type of way. If it's not, well, I'm already gonna have my multiple streams of income.
In 3 years?
I'm speaking my future into existence, because I really see it like in my reach. Like, you know, like when you got your mind focused on something, you really can like see that shit, and it's really gonna motivate you to grind harder. And I know like 3 years from now, I'm gonna be set, because whenever I have my mind on something, that's how it play out. Just because I have that positive mentality, and that's really how you have to be in, especially in music. Like if you're not confident in yourself, other people not gonna believe it. Like I know that I'm talented. Like I'm not trying to be cocky. Like it's not on no cocky shit. It's not like people be mistaken that a lot because some people don't know how to be confident without being cocky. Don't get me wrong. Some people are really just arrogant as fuck. But at the same time, you have to be so sure in this music shit that you know you gon' get to the next level. And I like to describe it as like a staircase. And I be seeing people like, you know, like networking is a part of it too. Like the people that I network with, I be seeing them like on the staircase. We all on the staircase. Everybody that's trying to get somewhere, trying to, you know, get to the next step in life, woo-woo. But everybody in different positions, but like we all trying to reach the same goal. And that come back to like us working together, like as a community, and just like really helping each other. And by helping each other, you gonna get, we gonna get what we want to be. Like that's just how it's gonna go. And I really don't understand why people don't see that, and they be so quick to like, they'll be quicker to hate on a nigga than help a nigga. Like, and I feel like that shit just really tragic. But I don't want to say it is what it is, because it's not. We could really change it, but
it's gonna change.
Is they gotta realize it. That's just how that shit go. Like people gotta really wake up. They're not gonna wake up till it's like something that forced them to. But I do believe that when black people really wake up and see that we can do this shit as a collective and achieve the same goal, then it's up. Especially in New Orleans. New Orleans had that capacity. Like New Orleans had the capability to really be the biggest on the map.
Yeah. So what's your favorite thing about being an artist?
Oh, I forgot about that. I'm rambling. My favorite thing about being an artist is just really being able to express myself and share my music with people. Like it's really hard being an artist, because it's like you really sharing something with people. You being vulnerable. Like people, like rappers and stuff, like it's about being hard, but at the same time you like, oh, is people gonna fuck with this? Like, you know, like you still gotta be somewhat concerned about what people think, because that's how your money coming in. If people like it, they gonna listen to it. If they don't, you ain't making no money. But that's just the side of it. It's just showing that part of who I am in my music. I really fuck with it.
So your new project is called Mixed Emotions. Tell them what's your influence and how that name came about.
I'll really say I'm horrible. First off, I'm horrible at making titles for my songs. I always say that because I feel like I kind of bounce around on topics, just because I have like a really fast paced mind. Like if I'm writing a song, and then 9 times out of 10 I'm writing a song and I have to walk away from it and come back to it. So when I come back to it, I'm in a different mood a little bit, still kind of feeling it. So it's gonna be on some, I don't know. That's why some of my songs be rapping and singing. Cause I come back, I be on some like, hold on, wait a minute. But it's called Mixed Emotions because that's just how I be feeling day to day. Like, you know, life be like that. Like life be changing in a second. Like, and just seeing that, it just, I don't know. And I also feel like every song on there is like a different vibe. Like Every song on that tape is just something else. I got a song about my daughter on there. I got a song about just like who I am and what I want to be in life, like, and how like treat me, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's just shit like that. I got songs where I'm bucking on the bitches, like, it's just all kind of shit, and I feel like people really gonna fuck with it because it's a little bit of something for everybody on there.
Facts. So, what do you want the people to take from it?
I really feel like, well, people gonna think what they think.
No, but what's the message that you want them to?
Oh, the message that I want? I just want everybody to feel the emotions that I put into all my songs. And I want them to be able to, you know, vibe with them hoes.
Facts. So, tell them again where they can find you and stuff.
Mixed Emotions is out on every platform: Apple Music, Tidal, Spotify, whatever you use to listen music with is out there. It's on YouTube, all that. My name on there is Audi, the number 5 and the letter K. You can follow me on Instagram, Audi5K, AUDI.FIVEKAY. And you can follow me on Twitter at Shawty_Audi5K.
Facts. Appreciate you, Audi. Tell them what's your favorite podcast?
Oh, of course it's the Juice. And do not forget, I didn't want to try to spill my business on here, but tune into the live. I be wildin'. I ain't gonna care. I be joking on that beat. Tune into the live, man. That should be crazy. It be wildin' in the morning. They be up early for that.
Real talk. Appreciate you, Audi. Real talk.
For real. Thank you.